is reporting more than 14,000 cases of domestic violence so far this year. That's down by about 300 from the same time a year ago, but murder related to domestic violence is up, making it the leading cause of someone being killed. Nonprofits try to help, but the process of entering a shelter can be overwhelming. That's why one agency introduced a new way this week to help ease that transition. Kristen Drummond is joining us now live in studio with more on a story that you will see only on 4. Kristen.
Well, Steve, it provides another safe space in their time of crisis. SafeNest is a nonprofit providing support to survivors of domestic and sexual violence. They offer an emergency shelter, but now a new location opened this week at an undisclosed place in the Valley to help clients with the transition of leaving an abuser. What does it mean to finally be in here?
This is where hope begins.
Hope for change. And then this is the communal space.
And then this is the communal space.
SafeNest giving News 3 an exclusive first look at their new residential campus.
We can utilize all the hygiene products that are here. We have blankets.
Along with folding cots and a kitchen, providing a place clients can come to decompress and stay for 3 days after leaving an abusive situation.
It is definitely different than our emergency shelter. This is more of a much smaller scale.
Angela Reyes, the chief program officer for SafeNest. She says this area, known as trauma triage, helps survivors adjust to communal living and meet a case manager immediately before deciding next steps.
This pre-enrollment process to our shelter to kind of eliminate issues that they may have, fears that they may have, and maybe questions that they don't even know to ask just yet. We're able to kind of prepare them for the next step.
This is the first of its kind.
100%.
Here in the Valley.
Yes, absolutely. No one else is doing this.
This concept born from client feedback and noticing certain challenges.
Anger, frustration, yelling matches, screaming matches.
Which is what you have seen in the past.
Absolutely.
In the shelter.
100%. 100%. When you're putting 100 people in a very small space, not all of us are going to get along, and we're all in our own trauma.
Trauma, Kat Bull knows all too well.
I am a domestic violence survivor.
And also United States of America Mrs. Las Vegas 2025, as well as a registered nurse. Bull says she left her abuser in 2021 after years of physical violence.
The very big one was in 2013. I was pregnant and I was strangled, and he stepped on my head, kicked my belly. I lost the baby.
Did you ever consider reaching out to SafeNest or any of the other shelters here in the Valley?
Not at that time. But in 2013, if this was here, I probably would have.
Would this have helped? Would you have been able to leave sooner?
Yes. To have this place for survivors to just decompress, think and process about the new reality and make plans in a safe and supportive environment, just a world of difference.
Bull now speaking up about her experience to show others they're not alone.
So they will come in, they will meet with their advocate.
Meanwhile, Reyes and the team stay on alert. So there will always be someone at this desk.
Yes, always. There will always be someone here to bring anybody in regardless the time.
Providing a path from survival to strength.
We want to be able to provide hope, healing in a trauma-informed way.
Now, anyone needing help can call the SafeNest Crisis Hotline. That number that we will have up on our website, just search for this story. Someone will answer the phone to determine lethality of the situation and can assist with next steps, including going to the campus and entering that space to determine your next steps. Steve?
Such a huge step forward in the right direction. So, Kristen, in the couple of weeks that you've been covering this since the start of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, do the reported numbers actually reflect a reality as to what's happening around the Valley?
So, Steve, no, they really do not, according to several nonprofits I've been speaking with. A lot of these agencies take in survivors who may not be documented, so their clients are choosing not to report because I'm told they're fearful of the judicial system as well as our current political climate and what questioning could this lead to their deportation. Of course, the nonprofits I'm hearing for domestic violence are encouraging survivors, no matter your legal status, to come forward and seek help because they are going to meet them where they're at. They're not necessarily going to tell them they have to file a report. They want them to be safe first and foremost. And of course, these nonprofits are telling me while Metro's numbers are saying that the reports are going down, they are busier than ever. Their phones are continuing to ring. And again, they're just trying to tell everyone that there is support here in Clark County. Steve?
Yeah, so many layers to this, Kristen. Thank you. A report published earlier this year pointed to housing issues for domestic violence survivors in Nevada. The National Network to End Domestic Violence conducted a survey tracking programs across the state last year. During that 24-hour period, 530 victims received services, but 36 were unable to obtain emergency services due to a lack of resources. A special memorial was held on Wednesday night to remember the 16 lives lost to domestic violence in Metro's jurisdiction last year. The department hosted a tree dedication at the Robert Price Recreation Center. Undersheriff Andrew Walsh also encourages friends and family to reach out to individuals who are struggling to escape domestic violence situations and help them find resources. Metro continues to investigate a deadly shooting related to domestic violence. Police say a Las Vegas man shot his wife and son during an argument in their apartment last weekend near Vegas Drive and Rainbow. According to the arrest report, the suspect, identified as Christopher Ford, refused to give her the car keys so she could leave. Her son told police that Ford shot her as she tried to remove her belongings. She died at the scene. Ford is charged with open murder and attempted murder. Still ahead on News 3 Live at 6.